Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. It's your boy Mondo. On today's episode we have a 6.2 Raptor. The customer just installed long tubes and his mechanic told him that he was running extremely lean, not to get on it. So obviously I got the car, we took it for a test drive before anything because I noticed some things under the engine bay that shouldn't be there, and seemed like it could have been running lean from a vacuum leak. As you guys know, Fords are all strictly MAF related, so as long as your MAF curve is dialed in properly, we should have no problems changing exhaust, changing headers, changing any of that. It shouldn't be running lean. So at first I wanted to rule it out, and we vacuum tested and everything. I sprayed some brake cleaner to see if it would rev up, and it didn't. So we moved on to the next step, which was licensing the file and making adjustments to see if it was going to take it. And if it didn't take it, means we do have a vacuum leak somewhere. Well, I got that out of the way, and it was just tune related. So he bought this truck with an Edge programmer, and it's on the 91 tune. So for some reason, Edge decided that the stock intake was too rich and they leaned it completely out. I was around 15 to 20% lean on the MAF curve, which was also what the fuel trims were showing. So yeah, it was running lean, but it wasn't for no mechanical reasons. So we're moving forward. I'm about to do the first pull, but for science purposes, we're gonna do a pull on the Edge programmer can tuned, and then we're gonna do a pull with my adjustments, and obviously we're gonna finish dialing it in to see how much more we can get out of your average can tuned, and to see if its can tunes are even worth it to begin with. In my opinion, they're not. This is a perfect scenario, as we saw earlier. We were running pretty lean. So that being said, let's get to it. Alright guys, so after a few hours of just constantly dialing it in, I'm about done. We did the last pull just now, and we did see a bit of gains. Unfortunately, with the Edge programmer, we were just hitting limiter after limiter after limiter, so I had to move those limits up to allow it to continue injecting fuel. Because what would happen is right around 4800, we would hit combustion stability, and it would just pull all the fuel out, and it would run it at stoic, which is something you don't want to do under wide open and high loads. So we got rid of that limit. We're now seeing the lambda that I was trying to get, or the AFR. It's the same thing, it's just a different measurement, and we finally got it to where I like it. And we actually did pick up quite some horsepower. Let's go check it out. So like I said, most of the gains were above 4800, which is where the tune was really lacking on how we got it. But check it out. All right, so like I said, actually it's 4700, but even before 4200, we're already starting to see gains, especially in torque. We picked up quite a bit at 37, and we picked up way more up top. So as you guys can see, this is where the fuel will just go back to stoic, and we were really lacking horsepower. We're at 320 right there, 319, 320. Now at the same RPMs, we're at 340. So that's 20 horsepower that we were missing, and a ton more foot-pounds. Foot-pounds, now we're at 340. Same RPMs, we're at 323. So 20 foot-pounds, 20 horsepower. That's quite a bit. And when you're moving such a big truck like the Raptor, which weighs, according to this, 6,500, you need as much foot-pounds of torque as you can just to be able to move it comfortably. So overall, I think this was, like I said, overall I think this was a great opportunity to show why I don't like to do can tunes. It's just they do a lot of copy pasting. They really just get one car with similar mods, they dyno it, and they just send that out to everyone. And a lot of the times it's just run into problems like this. So yeah, so that's what happens when you get cam tunes. Sometimes they're good, a lot of times, well, you run into this. So for the most part, save your money, just get a custom tune for your particular vehicle, and I guarantee you it will run way better than any stuff you can get off the shelf. It's also more reliable. You get better, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, just reliability and longevity out of it. Also drives a lot smoother. So it's just so you know that your truck is, or car is gonna run in optimal conditions if you get it custom tuned to what you have. Well guys, this will conclude today's video. Thank you guys for stopping by. Once again, subscribe, leave a like, comment, tell me what you guys would like to see. See you next week.